Hi friends, I'm Bridget, your go-to mattress reviewer here at Sleepopolis, back at you with another mattress review to help make those dreams come true. Today we are looking at the Polysleep mattress. I'm gonna go over things like its firmness, its feel, its construction, all to see if it's the right fit for you. But first, I want you to head over to sleepopolis.com where you can find more unbiased reviews, some coupons and sales. Who doesn't love sales? And also, while you are here, I would love for you to hit that subscriber button below. We are really trying to get to 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year. All right, let's get started. Let's start with one of the most important yet underrated components of a mattress. It's construction. What's inside here can really affect how you sleep at night. So we're going to unzip it and take a look at what's inside. First, let's start with the cover. It's soft, but it's also liquid repellent, which is great for spills and any accidents you may have. But of course we needed to put it to the test, so we spilled some water on it ourselves to see how it would do. And honestly, we were impressed. It did a really good job. The vast majority of the liquid stayed on top and did not sink into the mattress. And the side of the cover is also ventilated, which is great for airflow and breathability. So under the cover, we have this hybrid foam, which is really meant to adapt to your body. You can see that it's responsive and it's not slow moving like a memory foam. And then we have this support frame below it that goes around the entire bed, just really aiming to make things consistent no matter where you're laying. And behind this that you can't see is a transition layer that then gets you to the high density foam base. And that's really meant to act like a box spring for this mattress. So putting this all together, what I can see is that this is supportive and it's also durable. I want to go over firmness and feel. Here at Sleepopolis, we rate firmness on a scale from 1 to 10. 1 is like a giant fluffy cotton ball that you're sleeping on. 10 is like you're sleeping on a rock because you got lost camping in the mountains. I'm not speaking from experience, I swear. Anyways, medium firmness, our standard is about a 6.5, and I would say the Polysleep is actually right there. It is medium firm. And to test it further, I have my handy dandy lacrosse ball that I'm gonna drop to see how much bounce it gets. And you can see that it does get a little bit of bounce, which shows me that this mattress is responsive, but not too firm. So if you do move around in the night or get up and out of the mattress, you shouldn't have too much of a problem. So just as all mattresses are not created equally, neither are the types of sleepers. So let's go over them. First, side sleepers. You're looking for something softer. That's because you really want to have some pressure relief around your shoulders and your hips. When I lay down on the Polysleep on my side, I did feel comfortable around my hips, but I felt some pressure at my shoulders. So it could be a great fit for some side sleepers, but I do want you to keep that in mind if you have sensitive joints. Now, laying on your back, if you're a back sleeper, you are really looking for something supportive. When I laid down on the Polysleep, I felt great. I felt like my hips weren't sinking in too much, and overall, it was a really comfortable feel. And then stomach sleepers. You guys really want something firm. That's because you need to feel supported under your hips. When I laid on my stomach on the Polysleep mattress, I did not feel that support. I just felt that it was too soft. So if you are a stomach sleeper, I would look for a firmer option. Now, because a lot of these tests are subjective, we like to bring you the objective pressure map test. What's the pressure map test, you ask? Well, I have your answer. It's pretty easy. You simply lay out a pressure map on top of the mattress, and then I lay on top of it in different sleeping positions to see how it does pressure-wise. The map shows me red for high pressure areas and blue for low pressure areas. So red is bad, blue is good. Let's take a look at my results. So this is an image of me laying on my side, and woo, you can see the red forming around my shoulder and my elbow, and I actually did feel that way when I was laying on my side on the Polysleep, so it's interesting that the map did pick it up as well. And again, the hips, blue, green, which shows low to no pressure. So this is good information to keep in mind if you are a side sleeper. But now let's look at me laying on my back. all blue and green, which shows that it's very little to no pressure, which shows that the Polysleep mattress is a great option for back sleepers. Now let's talk about motion transfer. Motion transfer is important if you like to use the full surface of the bed. So think if you sleep towards the edge of the bed, or if you share the mattress with a partner or with a pet. Pets love to take up the entire bed. I swear my cat Charlie does, at least when she's not trying to sleep on my head. Anyways, I digress. How we're gonna test this out is I have this 10-pound ball. I'm gonna drop it at different heights to mimic different movements, and then we're gonna see how it affects this glass of water. So we'll start low, and you don't really see much movement. And even going higher, it's still not a lot of movement. This is actually very impressive motion transfer. And what this shows me is that if you do share the bed with a partner or a pet and they move around or get up in the night, you should still be able to get a good night's sleep. To the edge support test. Edge support's important, especially if you like to share the mattress with a partner or sleep towards the edge of the bed. It can also show you how durable a mattress is and whether it has potential to sag in the future. So how we're gonna test it out is first just by sitting on the edge here and moving around. And it actually feels pretty good. I can feel that supportive frame in there that I mentioned earlier. And when I move down, I don't feel like I'm about to fall off. But to test it further, I'm gonna lay down. Now that I'm laying down, I still feel really supported, and I'm moving towards the edge here, and it still feels comfortable and not like I'm about to fall off the mattress. For an all-memory foam mattress, I would say that this has great edge support. Now let's go over the pros here, or who I think the Polysleep mattress would be a great fit for. First, back sleepers. You want something supportive? Well, this mattress has it. When I laid on my back, I felt very supported, and I also felt like my hips were not sinking in too much. Second, couples. I think this could be a great fit for couples because it did really well on both the motion transfer and edge support tests. So if you move around in the night, you're not going to affect the other person's sleep. And third, money. This is a very reasonably priced mattress. With sales, you can get it for less than $800 in a queen size. And if you click on the link in the description below, I have even more coupons for you because your girl is always looking to save money. Now to the cons, or who I think this mattress might not be the best fit for. First, stomach sleepers. If you sleep on your stomach, then I think you're gonna find this mattress just a little too soft for you. You're gonna wanna look for a firmer option so you can have more support under your hips. Second, if you're a really hot sleeper, I think you might want to look for a different mattress. Although the top layer of this does have that ventilated cover, I don't think it's going to do enough for you if you sleep really hot. Instead, I'd look for something with cooling gel foam in it or coils. And last, if you're looking for a bouncy mattress, I don't think the Polysleep is going to give you what you need. It's not very bouncy, and when I do lay in it, I feel like I'm sinking in a little. So if you want bouncy, I'd recommend looking for something with coils. Now to some frequently asked questions about the Polysleep mattress. First question, do I need to flip it? Short answer is no. Even though it is an all foam mattress, it has that hybrid foam at top for a reason, and that's to form around your body and really make it comfortable for you. So you don't want to flip that. But if you do want to extend its life, you can rotate the mattress around every 90 days. Second question, is this a good mattress for heavier sleepers over 250 pounds? I personally don't think it'll be supportive enough for heavier sleepers. I'd recommend looking for something that has intercoil support instead. And last question, is this a bouncy mattress? I've mentioned this a little bit before, but it's not a bouncy mattress. I do feel like I'm sinking into it when I sit or lay on it. So instead, I'd recommend looking for something that has springs if you want to feel some bounce. Let's go over Polysleep's company policies so you know what to expect when you buy. The Polysleep mattress ships free in a box right to your door. You have an industry standard 100-night sleep trial period, and if you do decide to return it, returns are free, but if you decide to keep it, you have a 10-year warranty. All right, friends, that's all we have for today with the Polysleep mattress. I hope you found this review helpful. If you have any more questions or are looking for more information, head over to sleepopolis.com. Also, be sure to hit that subscribe button below, and I'll see you next time.